small mistake can cause very serious damage in production environments, because shell scripting is very useful as well as it is very dangerous to use in production environments. Today's failure is very interesting, and if you want to learn real DevOps like this, make sure you are subscribed and also comment shell scripting so that I can send you the full repository. All right, now let's get started. I'm going to jump to my Visual Studio Code. So if you remember, we had 4 different episodes doing different things, and today we are going to do production failure, in which first I'm going to set up the environment. So let's try to set up the environment real quick. For that, I'm going to create a directory so that it would be easier for you to understand. So right now I'm using SSH to connect to this particular server, followed by we are creating a directory. Once we create the directory, we will try to create some files in that particular directory. Now let's try to create a file as well in that particular directory, followed by let's try to list that real quick. I'm using ls command here. Yes, I can see the file. So our setup is kind of ready now. First of all, I would like to write a script. I'm going to create a script name cleanup.sh, followed by we are trying to follow the same exact stuff which we did in our previous episodes. So for example, I'm going to copy the server details from here and I'm going to write it down in this particular script. So you know that we are trying to connect to a remote server. So this is our remote server, followed by I'm going to say target. Here target would be the location, for example home slash DevOps slash test data. This is my target folder. So whatever we do, we are planning to do it in this location. So we gave the server details, target is set. Now I will say echo cleaning directory. Cleaning directory on, I will say server. Okay, and followed by we are going to SSH into that server. SSH DevOps at the rate, the same exact stuff which we did in our previous episodes. We are trying to SSH, followed by I can say rm-rf dollar target slash star. That's it. Okay, this looks very simple. Normally, if you want to delete something, you are going to connect to a remote server and you will run this command. The same thing, I am using a script. I would like to use a script to connect to one server in this case. Maybe in in a real world situation, you'll have multiple servers. So that's the reason we are using this particular script to target multiple servers. So if you look at this line rm-rf target slash star, this looks perfect, right? It will try to clean up this particular directory, home DevOps test data. But assume for some reason this path is wrong, or maybe I will not add anything here. Okay, if I go with this is empty variable, right? We think we are deleting inside a folder, but now we are deleting a wildcard. Here we are using slash star wildcard. That means to delete everything. This is how real production issues happen. Not because the command is complex, but because the input is wrong. So this will remove everything. We don't want to do this. For such situations, we need to update our scripts. So, for example, I will check if the target, if the target is empty, then echo error target is empty. All right, exiting the script. And I would like to add this to a log file as well, like we did in our previous episodes. I'm adding it to the log file so that we'll have the details of what exactly is happening with the script. And I will say exit 1 here, followed by close the loop. Then let's write another if condition here. So in this case, we are going to restrict the path. For example, I will say target is not equal to our home slash DevOps slash star, then echo error. I will say unsafe path detected. And let's try to add that target and close this. Followed by, I would like to add this to a log file as well. So I'm using T command here, followed by the log file. Once again, I will say exit and close the loop. For example, once this is done, now I will try to say echo files that will be deleted, and we are going to add this as well to the log file. Also, before removing this, let's do a dry run to check what exactly we have in this particular target folder, so that it's clearly visible to us what exactly is happening. So before removing anything, I'm doing a dry run here, followed by pipe T, and then let's try to write this to the log file once again. Finally, after all of this, we are going to delete this. For that, I am going to write echo deleting files, and also log that information into the log file. And I'm going to copy this SSH command once again. Here I will say rm-rf target. And finally, once again, I will say print it as cleanup completed successfully. So if you want, you can add this as well to the log file, or maybe you can ignore. But I would like to add it so that it would look much cleaner. So what exactly we are doing in this script? I'm going to explain it once again. Now I'm going to explain you the script. We are trying to connect to the server. Target path is empty for now. Then we are trying to clean up. Then we are using if condition here to check if the directory is empty or not. If it is empty, exit. And also we are adding another if condition to check If it is not equal to this particular path, then error unsafe path detected. So finally, we are trying to connect to this SSH server and do a dry run to check what exactly is there in this particular target folder. And in the end, we are trying to remove this. And also, one more important point I would like to add it here. I mean, this is not necessary, but yeah, for learning purposes, let's try to add set hyphen e in the beginning, set hyphen e in the beginning, so that if something fails, the script stops immediately. And also, we never trust blindly, and also we never trust these variables blindly. Now let's try to run this script real quick. I will say chmod followed by cleanup.sh. Now let's try to run this script real quick. I will jump to the 05 production failure folder and I will try to modify the permissions of the script and run the script. If you see, target is empty exiting, right? That is what we wrote in the script. This is empty error. Now if I try to add this particular path, it will try to go and delete that. So let me add this and see how this script will behave now. Previously we saw an error saying okay, target is empty. Now I'm going to try to run it once again. So here it says line number 10. I need to provide a space here. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, overall, if you see, cleaning up directory files that will be deleted, index.html. So it tried to delete all of this in this particular DevOps folder. It had application, it had files, it had test data. I cannot see anything now. Let me try to run this once again. Cannot access no such file or directory. If you see, now it tried to access that, but there's nothing in there. So this is how you try to delete the folders or files using a script, but you have to be very careful in terms of what you are writing to the script. And also mostly we have to be very careful with the input target variable which we are providing within the script. And also make sure you write scripts in such a way that the failure should be clearly visible, and also the script should exit without performing the next steps. This is what makes you different from normal people who just copy paste scripts and who engineers scripting. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to come back with a new series, and also in the future, I'm going to create more videos on shell scripting. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.